Hey YouTubers, this your boy Amari Points here, bringing you the latest movie review. So today I'm doing my latest movie review on Dragon Ball Super Broly. I saw this yesterday night, and this was epic, guys. I'm telling you, this was hands down the best Dragon Ball movie ever. So this, as most of you know, this movie takes place after the Tournament of Power and all the universes are restored, and Frieza is back to being a person. So we all know that somehow he recruits Broly. I know what most of you are thinking. Broly is supposed to be dead, but this takes place in the alternate timeline where we get to explore more of Goku, Vegeta, and Broly's backstory. And this movie was all in all hands down perfect. My theater was extremely packed. No seat was left. You already know we had some die-hard Dragon Ball fans in there. And this movie exceeded all of my expectations. I love this myself because I am also a Dragon Ball fan. And this was just a whole lot more different from all the past movies we've seen with Broly in it. This time he's actually canon. He is more involved in the story than we realized he'd be. We get to also explore his backstory and how he's just an innocent person that doesn't really want to fight. He just wants to live a calm, happy life. He's more of a kind-hearted soul than a monster than his father expects him to be. I am happy that, well, we get to explore more of him in this movie, and we also get to see Goku and Vegeta really kick ass in this movie while fighting Broly, and we also get to see them fuse. Spoiler alert. Sorry, guys. And I thought what I loved most about this movie is that we get to see all this epic battle scenes, and like I said, we get to explore more of Goku, Vegeta, and Broly's backstory than we've never seen before, which is great. I am really happy that they took the time to explore more Broly in this movie and how he wants to be an innocent person than a fighter. Also, what I can tell you about this movie is that the effects were just hands down perfect. The cast was great as well. I didn't see any flaws with this movie, except there were a few, which I'll get into later on. But all in all, I loved how this movie just told the story of what happened after the Tournament of Power. And if you guys don't know what the Tournament of Power is, I highly recommend checking out the season of Dragon Ball Super. If you're not a die-hard Dragon Ball fan, what are you doing with your life? Really, what are you doing? Anyway, what I can tell you about this movie is that we get to see a lot of epic moments, and also we get to see the Super Saiyan God form that Goku has achieved by himself, and we get to see Vegeta use it. I can't tell you which scene he uses it in because I don't want to spoil this for you guys, and you'll be shocked at when Vegeta achieves it. We also get to see some of our favorite characters back in this movie, like Piccolo and Goku, Vegeta, as always, and Frieza. As most of you know, he came back right after the Tournament of Power. I can't say how he came back, because most of you are going to have to watch the end of the season, the end of the episode, the final episode, and see how he came back. And also, we get to see Broly make some friends in the Frieza Force, and they come to their senses on why they're doing this, why are they fighting, and they're actually Broly's first friends that he came in contact with. And they start to feel for him on how, and they also don't approve of Broly's dad's method ways, like always. But I can understand. Broly is just not a type of person who wants to destroy. He wants to live a calm, happy life, but his father doesn't approve of that. So, yeah, his dad's a jerk. On to the positives and negatives. The positives were we saw Gogeta again. We saw him. The first time we saw him was in Fusion Reborn, and seeing him again in this movie, it was perfect. I was blown away about how badass he was against Broly, as most of you saw in like the previews and everything online. He was legit awesome, and he brought down the house when he decided to fight Broly, literally. And the other positive is that we got to see Bardock, Goku's father, along with his mother, which is pretty great because we didn't see her in like the movie Bardock's father Goku. We didn't see her, but in this one we do, which is great. I always wondered what his mom looked like, in my opinion. And sorry about that. That was my phone. Another positive is that, well, like I said, the graphics and everything were perfect in this movie, along with the fight scenes. I was blown away. I was on the edge of my seat. I was staring at that scene until I could not look away anymore. And I can tell you, if you're a diehard Dragon Ball fan, I highly recommend seeing this movie. Like, legit go see it. And the negatives, the only negative I have was Broly's father, Paragus. He was just a total jerk. He, honest to God, wanted Broly to be a vicious Saiyan when he didn't want to be. Broly wanted to be a carefree, loving person, but his father twisted his head, saying that he should be a vicious Saiyan. But I guess he had to follow what his father wanted him to be. But Paragus gets killed. I can't tell you by who, because that would be spoiling it for you guys. I don't want to spoil it. But you'll be shocked to see who killed him. You really will. And that's it for my positives and negatives. On to the rating. I give Dragon Ball Super Broly a solid B. A solid B. Because the movie was perfect in every amount of way. Paragus was the only problem in this movie. And Broly, we get to feel how he is. We get to understand what kind of character he is. And also, this is the first movie he's actually canon in. And I am happy that they made this movie revolving around him. I am looking forward to seeing what other movies they come out with that involve Broly and the rest of the Z Fighters, because if that happens, I am legit going to go see it. No matter how sold out my movie is, I'll find a way to go see it, especially since Broly is going to be fighting with the Z Fighters. If that happens, I am legit going to go see it, because I am eager to see what kind of role he's going to be playing in future movies. And that is something I am just eager to see. And I know the rest of the Dragon Ball fans are eager to see too. Also, we get to see a lot of action and good kick-ass scenes in this movie. That's another thing I loved. And I really hope all you fans out there who love Dragon Ball will go see this movie. You really won't be disappointed. And that's it for my movie review. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with everyone you know, and press the little notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is going to be. And also be sure to follow me on the Stardust app at Amari106 for my latest movie reaction and trailer reaction. Take care and God bless. Peace!